Hey, are we ready for this?
Yeah, let's run it. Take one. You know, one of the hardest things about owning a camera is that you can't take it with you wherever you go. It's just too big. But a phone? I mean, what can they say about my phone? Nothing. And where we're about to go, the camera can't come. So I'd use my phone. My new phone. I mean, it's just a phone, right? November 2nd, Atlanta, Georgia. Today's the big day. We waited weeks for this moment. Time to see what this phone can do. No more big cameras. Just a phone in my pocket. Ready to make the experience more than just something to remember, but more so cinematic. After coming back from the concert, after coming back from the show, I realized and I really thought about one thing. Phone cameras are in right now. And don't get me wrong, they've always been in. I mean, they run the media space when it comes to Instagram, TikTok, you know, all these shorts, reels, things like that. They run that space. But I'm talking about if you're into just good quality photos, good cinematic videos, slow-mo, whatever the case may be. I might be realizing that too late because I just upgraded from an iPhone 8 Plus. I had my phone for like 5 years, so I could be pulling up to the game late. But after buying the iPhone 16 Pro Max, which is what we're shooting off of right now actually, despite all the controversy about, oh, this camera isn't as good as the previous camera models, or, oh, the camera button's not great, it's the same as last year's model, blah, blah. I can't really tell. I don't know. Like I said, I come from a phone that was made like 8, 9 years ago. Looking through the photos and really editing the photos and going through the video, I realized like, bro, I can do this every day, all day without having to even take my camera bag or just the A7C, which by the way, I bought a new camera bag. That video's on the way. That video is on the way. Let's just proceed. Trusting and knowing that my phone is gonna have great quality, whether it's photo or video, to get the job done. And if I do my job, if I do my thing good enough, people won't be able to tell like, hey, is that from a phone or is that from a camera? It's not the reaction that more so excites me, but it's the fact that I get to say, no, that was my phone. Like I didn't have to really take a whole gear setup. I didn't have to take anything but my phone. I just put my phone out and now I can shoot in RAW. I put my phone out and my phone has different lens options. I have a 13 mil, I have a 24 mil, I think it's what, 48 mil or 50 mil, and I have a 120 mil. I have those lens options to shoot from. And no, by no means is nowhere near as good as an actual camera. A camera has more settings, more things to do. But the accessibility, because I have to take my phone wherever I go, it has to come with me no matter where I am. Being able to carry my phone, if that's it, that beats carrying this, carrying different lenses, carrying a setup, carrying a rig, carrying a monitor. It changes the game, man. We wouldn't have been able to get in that Billie Eilish concert with the A7C. We would have been questioned. We would have been removed. They would have told me, hey, you can't come here with that unless you have a backstage pass, media pass, VIP pass, something like that. And I ain't got none of that. And then being in the concert, being able to blend in with everybody else, like I'm over here getting pan shots, I'm over here tilting, I'm over here zooming in, zooming out. Like nobody's looking at me, questioning me what I'm doing, because you know I'm just blending in. You know, there's a lot more privacy there. Nobody's like really curious, like why is he doing that? You know, but the whole time if I was in there with this and doing this, they'd have been like, oh, he must be somebody that works for so and so. He must be doing something, making some type of content, blah blah. As a content creator, as a photographer, as a videographer, anybody that does anything with the camera, I'm starting to believe that you need a good quality phone that has a great camera. Some places you can't get into that you want to get into, and even the places that you can get into, you might be going to a family event and you just kind of want to capture, get a recap, get photos, get videos of that family event, of that family gathering. But bringing your camera out, people are like, oh, hey, take a picture. And you just kind of want to get like, you know, live interaction shots, off guard shots. With pulling that camera out, people either tend to put on a fake face, or people tend to just not want to be seen at all. But having your phone out, it's a lot more discreet. it's a lot more discreet. The biggest thing was just being comfortable knowing that if I just do my job right, if I have my camera settings set up the right way on this iPhone, it's gonna take care of itself, man. Like the photos that I did take, which if you haven't seen, go follow my Instagram because I'm posting on there more so now. Man, the photos that I did take, I'll put them up on the screen, were amazing, were crazy. To be on a phone, I think we may be seeing a lot more videos on here with just the iPhone than this itself. I mean, this could be the main camera for doing, you know, sit down and talk like this. Listen, I'm finna get ready to get up out of here. This isn't even my office anymore. This is actually Paul's office. If you guys remember Paul is the creator of Run Hall. If you watched the last vlog, the last video, then you kind of know what I'm talking about. You understand what I'm talking about. But if you don't, then go watch the last video. Paul, if you're watching this, I'm getting out of your space, bro. I just had to use it for the meantime. But this used to be my old office before, when it was just a storage room. This was like where I did all my work at, you know, where I had my laptop set up at. But now they've cleaned it up and they've made it like a legit space. They've gave nicer chairs up here. They have a nicer, it's a lot. But anyways, look, I haven't said this in a while. Just for the one time, even though it's not my space anymore, get out of my office. Leave. All right, I'm gonna leave. It's not my space anymore. Y'all be easy. Much love. I appreciate y'all. I'm out.